What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Meta Monday. Now today for the Pokemon series, we are taking a look at the deck that just won the regionals that occurred yesterday on Sunday. Now, if you're new to Meta Monday, it's where we take a look at some of the top performing decks, break down the list, and then show a gameplay as to how the deck performs. Now, this week we do have Mew VMAX, and just for quick reference, I will throw the deck list up somewhere over here, just so that way you guys can see the list and you know the counts for the cards before I go over anything. But now that I've shown that, the deck is actually really fun. It's not your typical Mew build. It's actually the slower version, as people call it, the less aggressive, and it runs the Fusion Strike energy system. So we do play 2 Elisa Sparkle in order to grab the Fusion energy, but this list is really consistent. It's not your typical Mew path with Judge, 4 Path to the Peak, and 4 Lost Vacuum. It does still play Path, but it's only 1. The neat tech is the Crystal Cove. Great card against Sable Box, as they can ping your Genesects, and you can technically turn their 12 damage counters into 9, which means that technically speaking, the Sableye is 3-shotting a Genesect rather than 2-shotting. It turns the 240 damage counters in those 2 turns into 180, and Genesect does have 190 HP. So the point of this deck is to set up Mew VMAX, use a couple of the Fusion Strike energy, and with that you start copying Meloetta's attack, Melodis Echo. I have a hard time saying words, don't judge me. But it does 70 times the amount of fusion energy attached to all your Pokemon. So if you go second with this deck, you do have the potential to hit a ton of damage. Now, most of the time, you're going to be hitting for a baseline of 210, assuming that you have the attach for turn, which is a fusion energy, and then use the Sparkle and get 2 more. So that would be 210 damage. Now, if you have to use a double turbo energy and only get 2 of the fusion energy out, then you're only hitting for 120, which is weird math. But if they do start something like Lumineon, you can still one-shot, as there are cards like Power Tablet as well as Choice Belt. So fun fact real quick, if you get 4 energy out that are the fusion energy, you have a Choice Belt and 4 tablets. Let's count that damage. That's 280 plus the 4 tablets and belt, which is 150. So that'd be 380 plus 50, which is, last I checked, that's 430 damage that you can do technically in 1 turn if you wanted to. And that's fantastic. And as soon as turn 2, you can hit in the 300 mark with 3 fusion energy and doing everything. There's no world in which you're going to do that unless there is a Duraludon or something and you want to donk. But the deck does have the ability to do so, especially with being able to draw so many cards with Genesect. So enjoy the gameplay, guys. Again, here's the deck profile. I'll blow it up just so you guys have one last look. But if you do enjoy today's video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. We're almost at 100 subs, so I really appreciate you guys. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Enjoy the gameplay, and I'll catch you guys in Tech Tuesday. Alright, guys, so we are playing Mew. The list that I just showed, I'm pretty sure this is the 60 that won the regionals, but we'll find out. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my cat in the background. Hey. It's a little twerp. So we are going first. We do actually draw a double VIP pass, so the first thing we'll do is heavy ball. Well, it's a good thing that we heavy balled, because there is a Mew. So we'll go Mew, we'll go VIP pass, we'll grab 2 Genesects, and then we'll VIP pass for another Genesect and another Mew. Then Fusion Strike system, and we actually do get the energy too, which is good. Because next turn we could technically Cram-O-Matic and hit 210 regardless. So we use the trekking shoes, just see what we get. We do get the switch cart. I'm going to keep this in hand. And we do get the choice belt too. So this hand is perfect for KOing the Lugia next turn, especially if we can hit heads on the Cram-O-Matic. So here we're just going to pass. So next turn we can switch cart into Mew, grab the VMAX. Okay, so there's Jock. So if he has Ultra Ball, okay, there's the Ultra Ball. There's double Archeops. So there's the Lugia. So the only issue that we might run into is he can technically... Okay, so we need even more power modification now. Okay, so there's the Elesa Sparkle. So if I Cram-O-Matic, I think I'm going to Cram-O-Matic and try to grab the Escape Rope, because then we can KO the the Lugia V without the V Guard on it. So that's what we'll do. We'll get rid of the Lost Vacuum. Okay, so we hit heads, which is good. So here we can grab the Escape Rope. And then here we can do the Sparkle, which we'll grab 2. So we'll grab 1 here and 1 here. We can play the Escape Rope, attach the belt, and then we can Genesect for 3, play the Ultra Ball. Okay, awesome. And we get Path as well. That's great. So we can Ultra Ball, we can get rid of the Ultra Ball and the Switch Cart. Grab the VMAX. Evolve. We'll attach... No, we'll keep the Seal Stone in hand just in case we need it, because I don't know if he plays Lost Vacuum or not. So... I don't think there's anything else that I want to do. The Path sets him behind too, which is good. So I think we're safe to just kind of hold this hand right now. So we'll play the Path, and then we'll cross Fusion Strike. And we'll do Melodious Echo for 240. And we get Mew VIP Pass, all that fun stuff. So I think we should have 1 more Ultra Ball in deck. Yeah, there's 2 more Ultra Balls. So we'll be okay. So this Mew VMAX technically can go down, which is annoying, but we should be okay. So he flips heads, double heads, so he can search for 2 evolutions. So he gets all the Archeops out of the deck. So there's the Mezagoza. So we can actually KO us with the Tyranitar if he wanted to. It all depends on how his search goes. So there's the Lumineon. So we're hitting for 250 right now because of this. We're hitting 240, and then the power tablet would be 270, then minus... Wait, 240. And then the power tablet would be 270. Minus 30, which is 240. So we need 2 power modifications. Or we can Forest Seal Stone for the extra Fusion Strike energy, attach it, and then we're hitting 310 minus 30, so 280. Okay, so we're gonna see what he has to do. So he's using Primal Turbo, so that means that there's no Tyranitar coming down right now, which is really good. And the only way he'd be able to power up Tyranitar anyways would be if he attached from hand and then also did the swing. Now, I think what I am going to do is... Well, we'll figure it out. There's the research. So he's not going to get 3 prizes right now at least, but there's the Tyranitar. So we could deal with the Tyranitar and put him kind of in a checkmate position. But the Tyranitar, considering that we'll KO this coming turn, we can actually kind of put him in a checkmate position because with all of that energy, plus having Silene in the deck, we can actually set it up to where when he KOs with the Tyranitar, then we can crack back with this Mew VMAX, and he's only going to take 3 prizes. He can't one-shot us right now, and we're going to be able to one-shot him, so we can win within the next 2 turns. We just have to keep in mind that that Tyranitar is technically at 260 right now, so it could make the math a little bit hard, but it shouldn't be too bad. And if he doesn't play Judge, we also have Boss to grab the Luminion. We do get double tablet. I think what we're going to do is, let's see, we'll Star Alchemy, and we'll just grab the, well, we can technically thin the deck with more cards by using the Sparkle, because this will grab an extra card out of the deck. We'll just grab the 1. Okay, so there's the 1 energy. And then Fog Crystal, we can just let this go. We can Genesect next turn, and we have the other Mew. So, let's see, 7, 14, 21, 28, that's 280. He brings up Tyranitar. Tyranitar technically has 260, so the tablets are 190. Did we use any tablets already? No, we haven't, so we still have 2 tablets left. So this has 260 technically, so we're hitting 190, 2/5. Okay, so we need the 3rd power modifier anyways, so I think this is the best way to go about this. So we'll use Echo again for 280. So he gets to draw 1 card. We'll take 2 prizes. And if he plays Judge, it's not the worst scenario. We were able to thin the deck some cards, but if he... Interesting. So he decides to bring up the Tyranitar? I mean, I guess regardless. I guess the Tyranitar, yeah, would be KO'd. But with the Lugia, it has 280. So if he plays more than 1 V-Guard, that'll be kind of unfortunate. More than 2 V-Guards, sorry. Because the 3rd one would make it to where Lugia basically has 310 HP. So we need to find the extra modifications. Okay, so there's the DTE, so we can retreat. Okay, so there's the Judge. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, so we do get Cramomatic, which is good. And we can also technically grab the 4th Genesect, because we need to be able to do as much as we can this coming turn. Okay, we have the boss. I just realized that. So the boss can actually bring up Luminion. And depending if we hit heads or not, we can actually do... Let's see, what did he discard? He got rid of an Ultra Ball and a Pal Pad. Okay. So technically, 7, 14, 1 power modifier would be 170. Okay, we need 2 power modifiers though. Okay, no, we're fine. Because we can KO the Luminion. It just depends on if we get the VMAX or not. We do get the Ultra Ball. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have a little bit of fun. So we do flip heads, which is perfect. So here we can just power tablet. We can power tablet, DTE, Genesect, can tablet again, Trekking Shoes, bench the Mew, Genesect for 3. Ultra Ball. We can get rid of Nest Ball and Escape Rope. Grab the VMAX. And right now we're hitting 190, 250. I kind of want to see if I can KO the Tyranitar. So a Fusion Strike system again for 3 more. So we get double Cramomatic. Okay, so we'll Cramomatic. There's the heads. Grab the power tablets. And we'll just do a lot of damage to the Lumineon. So we can cross Fusion Strike. And then we can Technoblast for 280 damage. Take our last 2 prizes. And thankfully that game was a little bit closer. Wasn't too bad. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I appreciate you coming by. If you did enjoy it, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.